Happy Independence. If you believe in independence, right? And if you don't, well, I don't know. Well, they are saying that we are independent, but are you really independent? Are you dependent? For those who out there who are celebrating that type of independence, well, wish you guys all the best, and I hope you enjoy yourself wherever you are going tonight or today or this evening, whatever the case is, be it your grand gala, your gang gala, or whatever you choose to go, wherever you choose to go. Just wish you guys all the best. Well, some some people say that we are independent, but we are still struggling with certain things, right? Whatever it is that we are struggling with. Guys, I just want to welcome you to my live wherever you are watching from. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the watch. And I just want to say thank you guys for all that you've been doing, right? And I hope you continue to do good in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, right, guys? And nothing beats a failure but when you try. And it doesn't matter what other persons are saying around you, you just keep on doing, keep on going, and one day, hopefully, you might see the results. So until then, I just keep on being yourself and yourself alone, because only you can play that role that you play, right? Alright, so there are so many things I want to say, but oh, do I start by saying everything one time when I can only talk about so much and no more, right? Alright, we say that we are independent, but yet still we are starving ourselves and we are starving others and we are starving other children, right? We say we are independent, but we are struggling in certain class, right? And we say we are independent, but we are not free, right? Not even in our mind we are not free, right? And if we are independent, why are we independent? What do we consider as independent? What are some of the things that we do when we are independent, right? Alright, so I think that some of the things that we do when we are independent, we try to do things on our own, right? We don't have person forcing us around or telling us what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, right? Right. So that is one way of being independent. When we are independent, we're supposed to make our own advice. We can advise ourselves, tell ourselves what to do and so forth, right? But we still have persons out there, well, maybe it will continue until the end. You still have persons out there who just think that um we're supposed to bench some persons in certain category, right? Whatever the category is, like you're supposed to stay right here until I tell you to move, or you're supposed to sit right here unless you are told to sit over here. And even if you sit over here, you're supposed to move from over here and stay over here because this is where you're supposed to be, right? All right, but whatever it is that forces you to do whatever, just try and be yourself, and don't you lose your sanity or lose your the you are supposed to be, the respect for you, by allowing others to put you down. And sometimes in life, the persons that do the most work or do the work, most of the time they don't get that type of recognition. And sometimes the person who don't do anything at all, they are the one who get that kind of recognition. You know, And then you will say that you must work smart and not hard. Well, then again, somebody might say somebody has to do that job. But if I'm saying that somebody's supposed to do that job, why doesn't that person get that kind of recognition that they're supposed to get? I don't know, scratching me. Anyway, but then again, to each his own, and they will say that everybody is different, right? Oh, I don't know if you ever drink water and you get, oh, that feelings. I think I only food alone I eat, and it kind of hard to go down. Yeah. Welcome to my life, guys, and I just want to thank you guys for everything, right? Alright, so you still have some people like like for instance, today I went to church, right? Yes, this church thing. And because today is a Sunday. Good evening, Marty. How are you doing? Long time I haven't seen you. I haven't heard from you. One of the time I was wondering if you're okay, but I hope you're okay because I I guess I'm seeing you, right? I hope it is you using your phone and not somebody else, right? You see, I have a lot of problem, and sometimes when you go to the doctor and the doctor give you one medication to cover for the next one, then you have to get something to cover up that, and then from that to the other, and then sometimes the doctor, they themselves, they are confused. They don't know what they are checking you for or what they are treating you for. So scratching nose, maybe my nose just tired, maybe it just wants some rest. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Alright, so today I went to church and they had the service. Is the independent service or the dependent service? You know, that type of service. Yes, so they normally have two services, and they normally have like one in the evening and they normally have one in the afternoon. So I was saying to this lady, right? So I said I wanted the pastor to do something for me. So I was saying if they're going to have two services, and she said no, they're going to have one service. And I turned to her and asked her, why are they having one? Alright. So sometimes because there are different circuits of churches, right? So for instance, this year they will meet at this church. Then next year they meet at the next church. Then next year they meet at the next church, and so they keep in that cycle until every church get their turn to get all the persons. So I think that is kind of good because one church will not maybe benefit from everything, and you might the offering will not go to one church. But every church will maybe get a little cut off the offering, whatever they use the offering to do. I don't know. Thank you, and the same to you, Sir Marty. Yes, so it kind of good when they kind of have the circus of church where they keep the service here, this year, and next year they keep that church. Yes. Before I miss what I'm saying. All right, so I was saying to the lady, why they keeping one service, and she said that, and I say, is it that they don't have any food to feed the people, or they just don't want to feed the people? And they say that, and she turned to me and said, but no, poor people don't come to church. So I said to her, what's happened to me, right? That is just to say that maybe the poor set of persons, they don't come. Well, based on what she said, that maybe the poor set of persons, they don't come to church, or maybe that church anymore, because they realize that they're not getting anything. And maybe in my mind, I'm thinking that persons most of the time They go to church because when you go to church you might get something, right? You have some back in the days, right, when I was much younger, and when we used to go to Sunday school, especially on certain Sundays, right? You normally after Sunday school you normally have persons they might give, for instance, maybe a little snacks or a little juice or whatever they have to persons who maybe they didn't eat anything, from home or whatever the case is. So I am still thinking in my mind that maybe if they were giving back to persons, maybe the less fortune, based on what the lady said, that no poor person doesn't come to church, then I think that maybe if they were giving back to society, then people would maybe come. Even if it's just for the food, they would turn up just for the food. Cause anyway you're there, and yeah, give Jamaican food, most of them, then no matter how small it is, once them belly full, them good, them return up. All of them now, they don't know. If worker give out and them know so them can go over there so and them belly full, yeah, then give thanks. But the fact that, for instance, it's August, it's holiday, and you have uniform to buy, you have book to buy, you have school fee to pay, and the list goes on and on and on. What I'm saying is that if society, especially the church itself, I'm not saying that they should do it now, because sometimes maybe the church don't have the money, and sometimes it's maybe a reason why the church don't have any money. But I'm just saying I could be right. You can give me your opinion. So for instance, say say Mary Jane Pitney live on this, and then have, yeah, Mary Jane have maybe 6 Pitney, right? And for instance, Mary Jane know that if she sends her children to school, right, and it's 6 children, right, maybe they're not gonna give all of them book, but maybe they might give. But then again, 6 children, they are different children, right? All right, so you say you have a 6 Pitney, is 6 Pitney now, just to say, and you send a 6 Pitney them to Sunday school. Baby, when September, August to September, that period, and they go to church, and you know that they're gonna get at least a book or a pencil. Trust me, Mary Jane I go send the Pitney go church for the book and the pencil. Whether if them never used to come at church from the year start, and them know say back to school time that the time there, and you want to get Mary Jane putting them out, you can send them that Sunday. You say, for instance, say, so we are giving away so and so at church, send the children them to school. Me know them are going to send the children to school. But if you have a society where the children, the parents, they don't know, you're not giving them back anything, they're not going to send their children to school. So that's why you have some churches, they don't have any Sunday school because there's no children there to keep Sunday school. Why the children not there? Children love free things. Children love, imagine, for instance, you say May is child month. May, why am I talking about this? I don't know, because it keep on bothering me. Every time I go to church, it's like I have something else to preach about. No, I'm not a preacher, right? So you say you're putting them go to church. And May is child month, right? Bear in mind, say May is child month. And big old May come. Big May come, and you're putting got Sunday school from May, come back to the next May, June, March, April. From April, come back to May. And you tell me say not even one pencil can get put them, not even one book, not even buy one little ice cream or one little piece of cake and cut up. But you know say no matter how small the cake be, it can share. And no matter how much Pitney did it? Them just want maybe a little cut of the cake, just for taste, just for sweeten up my mouth. I mean, say sometimes I give the children the ice cream and a whole heap of ice cream again. Sometimes I want to go toops in the cup, so. But if even for the Pitney crepe out the cup, I say yes, man. Them I go back at Sunday school because yes, they get ice cream and cake. They don't know when again. Them I go get the ice cream and the cake, but them I go with the intention say yes, them I get something. So you can't have a society where the society is not giving back and expect person to support them. Anyway, the parents realize that the children are getting things for free. That is where they're going to send their child or the children. Then again, the church is going to lose, because if that church used to have children coming to, for instance, as Mary Jane 6 Pitney them used to come at church, maybe she not have the offering every time to give them. Maybe she can't give the church anything at all, but maybe Mary Jane can Mary Jane children can bring for them friend along. So maybe them then can give, or maybe the rich people picking them can give. So right? So maybe Mary Jane children them can contribute money, but them can contribute something else. When for instance at the church we clean up, right? Mary Jane I go say me I go to church, go help her and clean up church because I did some my bread and butter there. I did some me can get one like $1 to send me put the guy school and our fee or forget that little help out. But when persons know that some persons they love competition, right? And for instance say Mary Jane have fee putting them. Them not so them maybe bright but them not have the clothes and the shoes to go to church, right? And you have one next person over there so and them hats. Them can buy the latest shoe, the latest ear and latest whatever. And no matter how wicked some people be or selfish, whatever them be, and them know say for them pitney can wear them clothes. Me sure know say me sure knows it. When them grow it out or when they wait maybe 3 years so time, they can give it to Mary Jane. That's how they people not really do it now, but me know say pitney out there where would that take so undone clothes, undone shoes, them call it, and they would have be glad so much wear it and come at church. I don't even know why am I talking about this. The mosquito just come out certain time and they one more to say. So why don't parents get together and bring something and contribute? Listen, people are contributing because for America Pitney, you used to have something with them calling harvest. You hear? Harvest. I remember my people them and the people when we live in and even other peoples where we know where used to come at church. And especially the farmer them put on them banana or them cane. Cane was a main part of harvest. Orange was main part. Ugly. And all these things. One at the time, me did I wonder if orange tree bear in a church. But when you look carefully, you realize that it's not an orange tree. And maybe they might cut off a piece of the orange tree. It's when you come and harvest, them cut piece of tree and then put it up in the church and them get the orange and the ugly. Maybe they might have different tree where they put the ugly. Them used to lay out the ugly like say I don't know what they call this part of the church. Like where the pastor preach that kind of really edge part of the choir like here so you see right here so them full of here so pay ugly. You see the tree now them get them best orange and them tie it up on the orange and make it look real. You see some big old cane so big. I mean, I say my uncle, he used to wait long at the what over what they call it over the black dirt. They used to have some big giant, so big like my aunt. So I'm not exaggerate. Some big cane, and them man they used to save the best cane them. Like when they know say it a come on to harvest, they make them say alright this have to harvest, and them when they look up when they go in the church, I saw the cane them big, and it from the ground. From the ground go way up at the ceiling. Sometimes all a 5 cane tie up in a one. What they call one batch. And if you know all the Baptist church because the Baptist church when we know most of them big. And you have from way up at the top of the church, go way down at the bottom of the church. You have cane tie out. And the farmer them might take up them biggest yam to go to church. The biggest banana. Pumpkin. You see that when they come on to bakings, they used to have some female in the church. And them used to bake the cake them and carry them come round. And then people back in those days, them used to make drops. They used to make Pink Panther. They used to. Sometimes I don't even remember all of them. Bye. Yes. And then the time they did real harvest. You see, and people never really used to contribute no money. Them contribute money to harvest, but me I tell you so the farmer them come out with every kind of produce. That's true because them not really keep harvest like one time because they realize that the people them not give back to society. And when you as the little man take your best yam and your best whatever in a season, you make sure you plant the yam so you can reap within that season. And sometimes the pastor or whosoever them take out the prettiest piece of yam and then can go in their yard. And then you used to have harvest and then when you have 2 services, you have one in the morning and you have one in the evening, right? And when you used to go home and maybe who live for depends if them have the churches that come together, you maybe see, but you have person when normally go home, they maybe go eat or they maybe go change their clothes. Sometimes me wear back my same clothes, sometimes me change. It depends how me feel and who me used to stay with. And you see when you come back at church in the evening now, we would have line up. Them normally put the children them first. The children when I carry like the drops, the pink pan top, the greater cake and them something there. And then I just me one at the time when I was more smaller, I never really have it. I said, me want to give back to church because, you know, as a child, I remember me buy one bag of sweets. He come and say, yes, this is what I'm going to contribute to church. And I remember I marched with my sweets. I feel proud of myself, say, yes, I'm me, buy this, but I'm just saying. And the children, them, you used to march with egg, anything you could have found here, but no, yeah, people are specified where they want, you can come and harvest. And people nowadays, they're not they don't carry anything from home that they produce because people not gonna not feel go people not gonna not feel what them are gonna do no farming at all. No. First of all, them are wait upon you to plant things. Yes, back to that. And when you come to church in the evening, you have the children them first. So the children would have carry like the lighter things that maybe sometimes they will split it up because not everybody can bake also. So you have the children carry the greater cake and it drops them or whatever. And the older people them would have maybe carry the cake because the cake them bigger. And if you make it more creative or fun, maybe you might have somebody who carry a banana or arcade. You know, people that come from market, whatever it is. I'm just that love to see the people that we have the basket because there are so many things in the basket. And one at the time, I said that I was going to buy a basket to match because I think in myself it was so cute. But no, I'm not really fascinated about Avis again. So you would have the children, them march, and the people, them. Even if you not have, then when I say, alright, take up the little one there and make sure you're in line. Just to carry the things them from outside, go inside. And when your march come in, and you would place the things that they, I would think it's a halter. I know it has a halter. You place it right there in front of the pulpit where the pastor preach. And you put it on this. And me, I say, sometimes the amount of produce where they are the altar, I don't know how or where they do it so much produce. You hear what I say? And I don't know all people them back them days they used to feel good. They used to feel good so them are give things because yes, you produce and yes, you're gonna give back to the church. So you have the harvest on the Sunday evening. And then you have harvest sales on Tuesdays, right? Tuesdays. I mean, they love God harvest sales. You know what I mean? I always love God harvest sales. As a young girl, they used to cook. They used to cook a harvest, right? And when you cook, we didn't live with this lady one at the time, which was that she kind of in charge of the church. And me know say when me know say me I go get my food. And then you as a young person, you go want come out, you go put on your pretty dandan. I used to want little boy over there, so you go want to impress me, you go put on your pretty clothes, so you say you go want to impress that guy. Sometimes the guy not even know say you like him or whatever, but this is sure say harvest about that the time there you just did one go harvest. You go harvest and you school over. Normally school keep they normally have harvest like March, February, March, between that time. So when school over, you know, so you left from school and you got harvest. So they want to wait till night about to come down and you want to go before because you want to see everything. And they normally have harvest sales on that Tuesday. So that the time, but sometimes they will sell some of the produce Sunday evening. Like some of the things that when them thing might get stale, them sell them for in the Sunday evening. And then on Tuesday now you have the big sales now. Which by you sell the yam. And me tell you so them sell everything where you can come at church. Them sell your yam, they sell your banana, they sell your orange, them sell everything. I remember me tell you say the farmers them that carry the things them are the person that carry the things to church. Them not get no money. They not get none of the money. Which part that the money they go? Eh? You see nowadays when you have harvest, Kalan. You see nowadays when you have harvest, God bless the little people in carry because the farmer them back in those days and most older people used to do farming, right? Them the older set of people them pass on, them move on to higher heights or bigger things. The younger set of generation them know where come up. Them not have no time for the no farming. So most of the time when you have farming, when we have farming, or when the church have farming, you find persons they're not really bringing anything, but when they know you have harvest, they would give their contribution. You know, they would prefer to give. Whether they want donate $30,000, $20,000, $10,000, whatever them think. And some person them just want outdo you. Like if them a person in society, them say. I remember one time I was at this church and this lady, she was a teacher and she gave, I don't remember, and a long time I tell them I think she gave maybe about 100,000 or 60,000. She gave a good amount of money and I said to myself, say, when I get older, I'm gonna contribute just like you. But you know, sometimes we make some decision which part we know we can't fulfill or whatever. Tell them, go on inside, me a talk. We soon come deal with you. Wow, go on inside, me soon come to you. Yes, we would have make some decisions like when I grow up. I want to be like that. And I don't remember that lady contributing like that amount in any other year for whatever reason that led her to contribute that amount of money that particular year. Lord, my body. Yes. Yeah, that amount of money that particular year because of some reason. What I'm saying is that persons nowadays, they are much wiser, they are bolder, them have them pitney fit take care of, they want to invest in them future, they want to invest in themselves, they want to invest in them business, they want to start a life just like any pastor. One time, people used to take their money, all of their money, or most of their money, and carry go give pastor. Nowadays, person not really a give pastor nothing. They're not even really too busy with pastor. Whereas when pastor not do nothing for you. You understand me? I say, me as a person not giving up, people still give because them just think say back they still believe in the Bible that once you give, you're going to get. If you give in small amount, you're going to receive in small amount of proportion. But if you give in large amount, you're going to receive in large proportion. But yeah, you still have people who give. We are living a selfish time. You think so? Selfish time? I'm not sure now because me still I do my foolishness. Me still I do my foolishness because me still give, me still do voluntary work, and me. But sometimes I just tell myself, say, me reach to the point where me kind of stop. Cause me tell myself to certain things when me used to do back then, I am not going to do it now. I'm telling myself, say, sometimes we just tired. We just tired of certain things, and we just tired of the foolishness because persons who do certain work, they don't get the recognition. I remember one time when I was much smaller and I used to go to camp and they normally have camp king and queen. And I remember the first year when I went to camp, and the girl, I don't remember the boy that got the king, but the girl that got the queen, right? I remember when I went to camp and that girl, she's not, it's a Christian camp by the way. It's a church that the churches they normally come together and they normally have camp in the summer. And the girl that got the queen, she wasn't a Christian. She lay down in her bed most of the time and I said she's sick. She not participating in nothing. Let me tell you, she had the what do you call the person in charge of this. She was the sister for the person who in charge of camp. And she not do nothing. Like me, I said she not do nothing. Forget camp queen and me I say camp queen. You know why? That must be one nice name. I'm coming first time I camp for me. I say, alright, I was a person. I love take part in a extra curriculum activity. That's just me. Just love show up my colors them in a extra curriculum activity. And when I come and camp and me and I talk about camp queen. I mean, in everything, me I do everything like say, yeah, me a pastor that, but me know that myself say me no pastor daughter, not even relative to pastor daughter. I coulda give a whole episode pan pastor daughter whole episode, but it doesn't make no sense. But I remember that year, the first time I went to camp, and they gave this girl a camp queen, and she never do nothing. I mean I said then you mean I my mind no. Then I suffer to become queen easy. Then you me after me not have to me say when me I do this suffer me say me not have to do nothing then if you get no camp queen. Me say maybe if me not do nothing maybe me get camp queen. And me say but I realize that what goes for the goose never good for the gander and every pan when knock, yeah, whatever. And I remember me just keep on doing me. I'm tell you say I went to camp for how much years. Me went to camp till one of the time me I did the oldest person I go a camp. And me I tell you say oh if me say me I say to myself say it looks so bad, hear me. Hear me. Next year I am not coming back to camp. And you see that last year there, when me say me now come back a camp the following year, I had this friend and she became a counselor. I was 1 year older than her and she became a counselor. And back in those days, you have to become a Christian to become a counselor. And I remember, when I went to camp, me not think about no camp queen or nothing as all. Come here say, me pass them stage here, camp queen. And me say I remember when she said to me that say them choose me for be runner up can queen. And me I say no way. Me say that out of my league. Me say me not even think about that. Right, and she said to me say, you mustn't tell nobody. Say then them choose me and me I say okay, alright then, cause you know what for me a problem and then them they already choose them cam queen already, right? And she said she gonna pick me for runner up queen cause me always do things and she say I mustn't tell nobody say them choose me for runner up queen. To be honest with you, I wasn't even happy. Come here and say all them years yeah, me at work and then if she never come at all, would I never get in that the league there. I will never feel happy at all. But she already tell me say this is what they need plan for do. And me I say my God, this is where society is. There, this is where society is, where people don't really care about no other. It's maybe like the persons what they can give, what they can get from you, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Marty, what do you, what do you have to say? I'm tired. Sometimes, to be honest, I am just so tired of society. Society it just make you miserable. The people make you miserable. The things that they do make you miserable. They set one standard and they say that this is the standard you're supposed to follow. We have somebody over there broken line. As I was saying before, oh lord, me have only pastor and sometimes I'm not sure or me never turn one storyteller. As I was saying this evening when I was coming from church, and this lady, right? She was telling me about something. So after them preach and so independent church, say dependent service or whatever, so them normally have the special type of service where them talk about some history, like the history of the church, and you break it down and the first pastor and the legacy that the church and legacy of church and yeah whatever. So after the pastor finish preaching, as I said, normally they normally cook, but this Sunday they decided that um they are not going to cook, so whatever they decide, they are not going to cook. But that are not really my business, because nowadays sometimes when you go out and you did that, you wait for a little food and you wash out the belly and you did that, wait for a little food and you realize you then say the food done. You know how that feel? You feel God. You feel so embarrassed, like you say. You could have went Ghana, yeah, You could have went Ghana, yeah, but you still gonna wait for the food and you say, alright, you go get some food. And you realize say the food not done. You feel miserable. Anyway, this lady. We were in church over now and we were coming home and I just feel like we just start a conversation with her and I said to her, I say, you never hear when the pastor say, you're supposed to go around to the vestry, maybe you might be able to get a bottle of water, or you can come and view the gallery. It's not really a gallery, no, but I don't remember the word that you used, but I could say it's a gallery. And so the lady turned to me and said, me not go near from them. Me say, me not go near from them church people again. And me say, so why? Why you not going to eat from those church people? And she said, the last time, I'm not call nobody name, like I said, the last time I go in brother party, but I'm not really in brother party, but I'm saying brother party, and she said, I don't want old enough, she may be born in her late 50s, 60s, maybe 70s, somewhere there. So you must know that one old lady. Not really old lady, but some of them person just can't manage them stomach want something to eat after I get certain time. Where sit them up, they take the medication. And she said, me, say me. She said, me not top of church for nothing more again, cause me no want nothing from them, man. I said the lady said one time, the last time me go at one event like that and him a give it things, and this and she said they did a chat, she said it passed certain times and she said she a go her yard no. She a go her yard. She's going home for something because she really tired and she hungry and she wants something to eat, right? And she said when she reach the church, you can stay from over one part and look over one part. I don't know if my description is that good. You can see over one part and look over one part, yeah. Because the road them kind of winding like so. Yes, so you can look from over the part there, look straight over the part there, yeah. If the current, if it's clear. And she said the person see her going way out there saying that, and he said the person have the heart to call her back and say, yeah. You know, say food I share over here, so she said the woman said, she said, listen, she said the woman said, she have a decency, return back from where she did there and go back over the church. Just for the food, the food me and tell her, said for the food, and she said, when she reach round there, one Phoenix juice inside, when she reach round at the place, and like she said, she da go up at the kitchen where them cook the food. Tell them go and go man as you see me attack. Go on inside, man. Pass it back, make me show something nice. Pass it back up. Jesus, give me strength. Yeah, so she said she left from way off of the road and turned back down up at the church. Jesus said mosquito are terrible. Yeah, so she left and she turned back go up at the church, and she said when she reach up at the church now, leave me something now to make mosquito go in that place. She said when she Jesus them come out. Yeah, so she said when she leave off of the road and go back up at the church now. Come here and give me back my water. So she said when she leave off of the church, off of the road now and go way back at the church, And she said she go this time up at the kitchen there. She said when she go up at the kitchen now, for call the food, she said somebody meet her at the door and she said one next person, not this person call her this time, She said her next person meet her at the door and the person said to her, say, like she said, where you go? You never know, so me I go carry the food come run there, come give her. The lady said, the lady said, I was so embarrassed. She said, me not top up at them place again. No more time. We eat their food. But me I said to myself, say maybe they have a point to say, maybe they were going to take the food to her, right? But maybe the lady wouldn't know, say, them that go take the food because somebody else give her the message said they might share food. So maybe she just thinks that maybe because they're not ready to share the food yet, the best place have to go around in the kitchen. Maybe at that me thing, right? So the poor lady now gone around at the kitchen and that greet her say if she don't think say she did go get the food. That for sure you say society, them have a saying the donkey said the world no level. So the same treatment we give to Marty is not the same treatment we give to Shiny, right? So maybe they might treat Marty better than how they treat me, right? So maybe if you're a pastor pitney, you're going to get one special treatment. So if you're Marty pitney, you're going to get one different treatment. Well, it should have go across right across the board. But you and I know that it's not going to work like that because it will never work like that. So as long as the power hurts, I will under certain jurisdiction, right? They say we get independence, but are we really independent? Or what is it that we are baffling? Is still some people still under some serious slavery, right? Because certain slavery to a point which part them just confuse them and say if you're really independent, we're really independent or what. So I'm just saying this to say that things out there but it's not for you and I, as for somebody else but it's not for you and me. And once we step out there, so we are gonna get that kind of lashing. Because I'm sure I must say if I did pastor What did pastor or pastor pick near pastor wife? Me know them will say to them say where you go. Where you go if you never they go carry the food come go. By the way, besides them can't even tell some person that because anyhow they tell them that they know say I've done everything done. All that who for business never get leak out, I go get leak out. So you know them I go say and them can't say certain things to certain people, right? You can give me your opinion what you think because maybe what I think may be different from you and maybe what's maybe I'm just thinking that maybe yeah, whatever it is. So you just can't give me what you think. Alright, so I don't even know why I spent such a long time on that topic. I'm saying right here, so I just feel hungry, right? Every day I just feel hungry, no matter like how much me eat. No matter like how much me eat or whatever, I still feel hungry. So alright, so we do one blood test for the year. So I say, I still go back go find out what the blood test because sometimes some things are going on in your body and some things are going on in your body and where you can't tell. It depends on what church you go to. Listen me, everyone on the church them and some of them even work. Me not even go to the Pope Church, the Anglican them be. Me not even going after them history. Every church, you not hear about the church them which part. Not even. Me see one video where they hear which part them have one service which part one man naked as in the van in this drum a water and the people them in the congregation them a come up and the man a take up the water and a give them for drink and you as a Christian you believe in a God and you see them there's something there happen and you say to yourself so that is not wrong because a church you're there, right? And so whatever them say right for you, you go right. I'm sure Marty, if you need that at the church, they wish part the man in the drum of water and you might take up the water and you come up there as a Christian I remember what the church be and you take up the water. A man naked in the water and take up the water and give you for drinking. You know, you go drink because you say you believe in the Lord and whatever he might do. My body, whatever the person is doing is right. So say somebody got some church but I'm nothing but God them a preach about. And so other churches where which part them have dancing contest in the church. A dancing church, which part they make the people the sister them have dancing contest and shake them booty in front of the church. And one church which part them have the female them a shave in front of the whole congregation and have the pitting them I do adult things when I'm not supposed to do. We don't know watch news. And me alone watch news. Sometimes money for me alone watch, but true me not really want to come on social media go talk about certain things because then they say pussy and dog have the same. So a whole heap of things some church out there do which part it no right. All I want church where they are with them lock up must how much member? 40 member and some pitney. So them not even that are not even nothing to talk about. Say some church member which part the pitting them are forced to do certain things with the pastor them way. Me I said to myself, say not even when you're poor and you not have it. You're not supposed to make your pitting them and go through them the stress. That pitting them no understand. So when we abuse these little children, right? And when them grow up become abuser, if it's one person abusing them, remember I said that the person where abusing them, I go grow up and them abuse 10 pitney, you know. 10 more, what do you call it? 10 more, what do you call it word? 10 more persons out there where abuse, you know. And it's them that 10 pitney there, when they abuse 10 more, how much? 100 or 10 hour, 100 hour, 100. So you still have 100 pitney out there will get molested or whatever. And when 100 pitney molest, 10 more and much pitney, and then you realize that the whole then you realize that the whole society, the mental, the pitney them just get molested go on. And the pitney them not talk because they can't talk because go worse for them. They can't talk. And you can't tell the mother because the mother want the money. The father want the money. Whosoever want the money, so you can't talk about certain things. Where I go do? Anyway, Sir Marty. You think it's easy for God church go serve God? What's the guess? You know, for God church go serve no God in I can't turn right to your yard. Right this one and serve for God. It's the only thing that and the offering where you throw your yard, and you say when I go get the offering at the pastor, I get the offering at church. And you go get the offering at church. Yeah, that's how we talk about. I don't know. I don't know if you tired, but sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I just feel tired to the point which part me just I wait for me putting in this song mash up. I don't even know. I don't know. Cause I don't like living under your spotlight. Alright, so at first I said my topic was maintaining a sustainable agriculture society, right? I don't even know if we should have talked about this because there's so much thing to talk about. I got so much. And this song will say, I got so much love to give you. Yes, there's so much about agriculture out there. Well, I just decided that I was going to talk about this subject and see. I know I'm not even brush by this subject because there's so much thing out there to talk about. People as me talk about that, Marty, there is this video going around. Alright, so based on my understanding, alright, so we don't know which part them guests come from. Tell them let you mention and talk, make your mosquito go in that place. Alright, so the hotel, this particular, you know watch YouTube channel, most of the persons them are maybe quarter even half of the persons them have video on YouTube or like farming them do. Anyway, what I was saying, right there, so there is this video going around, this viral video, you know, with this two guests, or maybe one guest at this hotel in Jamaica, right? And this guest, and I don't know if this is a waitress or it's a bartender, right? We just tell us something that we talk to it. If you watch the video, maybe you might see what me I talk about. So alright. So I just part of the video I saw, right? So it's just that this guest or this tourist, right, was at this particular attraction. And I guess it's a dining room, I guess, or whatever it was. I have to maybe watch the video, but I assume it was a dining room, right? And the guest maybe had some whatever it is, difference with maybe the waitress or the bartender, I'm not sure. Because sometimes the waitress is a lady. The waitress and the bartender, most of the time, they wear the same uniform, right? So maybe she had some different, or she just maybe in her mood that she just thinks that she will be disrespectful. I'm not sure which liquor she did drink or whatever her mind not tell her, say whatever the case is. So she just decides, say, she just go. I don't know which hotel she normally go, but I don't know if at those hotels that this is what they do to persons who work at the hotel. But yes, this person. Alright, so I don't know what they had before. So alright, so she and the person have some difference. Alright. Yeah, Lady Bird. Me soon come to you. Me soon come with you. And me soon finish the live. I can live night soon come down. Close the mesh and make the masculine come in that place. Yes. Yes. As I was saying. So the guests and the person got in some whatever. And you can see say she just remind me of myself, or she just did do her job and she just did prove her professional or whatever. Oh, how much patience she have in her. And the guest was like there, you know, up in her face, and she stand up there And I do what them say, so the customer come first, the customer have all the rights. You know that policy there, whatever you say, whatever the customer come first, or the customer, especially at hotel, they get all the rights or whatever. And she was there, man. I wanted her head, like she had do the dance day. Anyway, when she realized that the waiter or whatever, the bartender was respond, I guess it's the waitress, because if it's a serving area, it's a waitress, and the bartender normally stays in the bar in the bar. She did that wind up her head, when she realized say she not get the kind of result where she want from the waiter. She do this. She use her mouth and let go something out of her mouth, based on what I understand. Because that's them say a juice, them she throw upon her, but that look like juice because the cup still in her hand. I'm saying it's when she do that there, and then she go make the mistake, and she go turn her back, and she go walk off, She go walk off, and the girl go make mistake and go turn her back. I'm say the waitress, you know what most Jamaican in that do, right? Marty, Marty, I know you decent somebody and they make two people pick me. I mean, tell us, say, see the pa, see the. I said Marty, the girl did give her. I mean, I tell her, so she never really give her anything, because based on what my understanding, she just maybe I said she don't want to lose her job because of that girl here. She don't want to lose her job, but Marty, have to watch the video for yourself. I say, I watch the video like me put the video per repeat like repeat, and you have to watch it to find out what me I talk about. So just go and go Google it and watch it for yourself. So yeah, Marty, go and go watch it for yourself, because me I tell you say Jamaican people not easy, and put up with certain things. Them not put up with foolishness. You can let me show you. I mean one them ban off of YouTube. I mean one them ban off of YouTube. But not easy. I mean one them ban off of YouTube. I'll show you. Or put it on your link. I don't know if you put it on my link. I'm not really good at that. I have to go to somebody and ask them if they do it for me. But I said Jamaican people in a ramp with certain things. I don't know who did tell her, or who then look like she never read up about Jamaica or which part she a go at first. Because if she did read up about where she a come, she would have never do what she would do. I bet you she not try it again. I bet you say as long as she live, she not try it again. I guess you can't say the girl not even did in the mood for do certain things, like she was saying, so I don't want to really lose my job or whatever. So I not keep up with that girl there today. Yeah, that's how me think she did say in her mind. But you have one sense the pussy and dog now have a look. You can't say the girl did have one cool. She did have one well amazing and say. She had well amazing and say, yeah, but that girl go on with herself. Say, one at times, if she has said to herself, like she has said to herself, so I want just pitch palm and she just move her answer and she just get a gun over there. So, but it's not even funny. It don't funny, Martin. It don't funny. Jamaica people are nice people, but it's when you deal with them certain way. But I think you can deal with them certain way and just get to here, Martin. You too mix up, Martin. You too mix up. You too mix up. You pass them age, you're not supposed to so much mix up here. Stay yard, read the Bible and pray. Alright, okay, I know me not touch on my topic sake of Marty and it mix up so. And me need to say the topic okay guys. Really I chat up with the people tell you welcome to my life guys. Welcome one and all, yeah. Welcome, yeah. And I hope wherever you are doing great, yeah. And I hope And yeah, thanks for the live. Marty, me not watch all of my video. I'm not saying I like all of my video. But that's okay. I never see you on none of my shorts them yet. But for my live them no me not get paid for my live. Me not get paid for my live. I'm gonna get paid for my video them. The most thing they must have pay me for almost my shorts. And them not even pay me for my shorts. Maybe one day me show you one, especially you Marty. Maybe one day I'll show you what's in my YouTube studio look like. But then again, Marty. Then again, Marty, it's not every day you're on my life. So I can't say, for instance, I will show you maybe tomorrow or whatever. Because then again, me can't guarantee you. Because when you and your big friend, they might hang out. When you gonna dance or when you gonna party, you know, remember say, you have somebody around you. So where maybe look out or wait for you or whatever. So you gonna do you gonna do you. You gonna do you. So you know busy about the less fortune them around you. So you could have say to 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 with them cause show whatever. But then again, me know say to each his own. You can't really force a man to do what him don't want to do because at the end of the day, you can do you and maybe you alone, right? So what am I to do? What am I to judge you, right? I am nobody to judge you. Right, Sir Marty? Marty. Sat up on the Marty. Usually got gangala tonight in the butt. My body. Hey. As me say, YouTube now they pay me for my live them. They not pay me for my live for whatever reason. Them not pay me for my lives. Them only maybe put on shorts, only on shorts. Only on my shorts or whatever. So then again. Take a Marty, me not even touch on the topic. Maintain and sustain the agriculture society. Maybe one next time I'll do it because my time soon up. And nights are come down and I'm not even what if I something to do for me do? What if I something to do for me do, Marty? This evening, today I go to church and me I run come home and I stop out a yard. I stop out a yard and say me I do whatever. I help out. And I say me want to come do at least 1 hour live because maybe days will come when maybe I can't do anything at all. Or maybe I can do 5 minutes live and gone again or whatever the case may be. But you never know. Marty, you can look at one debit card for me. A debit card in name or a credit card. You can look up one card in your name and give me for you. Marty? Sir Marty, can you take out a card in your name and let me use it? I want to spend some money off a card. I want to spend some money off card. Oh, my son. I got so much love to give you. Hey Marty, you can take out one card, give me. But I can spend money off of. Nothing. Nothing really that come on TV tonight, you know, because tonight, To be sure what them are celebrating anymore. Them are go put up the gangala and then this and then that. Me hear somebody I say them want ticket figure a grand gala, a gang gala, me a pull up in name and this something. So we Jamaican when we Jamaican we pull up every name, you know. We just want hear we just want hear one word. And we just say what we hear. And we don't know nothing like that. We just pile up a word. So them a go and if a grand gala or gang gala or wherever them a go they go do. What they go gang sitting they go do. Me never go to them the place yet because I could have gone now because I told you keep. But then again, you have to maybe stay over hotel or stay over one family member. And then thank you and the same to you, Sir Martin. But then again, sometimes you're not even want to know nobody. Kylan, you like me? You like me, Kylan? Yes, what? Everest. Everest. Let me look up what you're telling me on the TV. I lay up here. I lay like me or afraid in there. But Everest. You know what Sunday me miss news say cause you Marty, Sir Marty. Me miss news cause news come. Me love watch RFM news, listen RFM news, you know. Me love listen news, you know, cause I want to know everything when I go on. Cause if me I go part if if I am going on the road, if I am going on the road tomorrow, I would like to listen to the news because if the road is block, I will know that how you can stay home, or if the rain is gonna fall that bad, if there's a storm, whatever else, I will know that there's a storm. Also, I know I'm not supposed to go to whatever it is. You know, I don't want to go on the road and get stranded. And so some I have to listen news. Suppose sometimes somebody might pass away, you know, nearby, and you don't something there nearby and nothing not reaching you, right? When you listen to the news, you say, Lord have mercy. And you say, look how near you live, and you never know, say, a that I go and do this. So it's good when you can listen to news. I love listen news. My radio stuck for RFM, you know, I come off of RFM most of the time. And then my next station at TV. I don't know if it's because it's the only station the TV pick up. Why? But then again, them have person that say them buy out certain things and buy out certain things, so them only put certain program on certain station. But I think I understand that because I always saying that why certain station bring certain information and some station not carrying certain information. I was wondering what is it, but you know, sometimes if you don't listen or if you don't talk to people, you don't know certain things. Marty, Sir Marty, I am trying to understand your English, but sometimes it's not reaching and I don't know. I don't know how to, do Sir Marty, right? Yeah, I don't understand you, but anyway, I'm still working with you. Maybe one day I'll get something. Maybe one day I'll get something out of you. Maybe one day I'll be able to speak your language. I mean, like, I remember one time I posted this video and but did I chat certain time I just can't chat like some whole heap of patwa, like the patwa them just deep. You understand me? And there's another time, you know, I might speak a little English. Hey boy, boy, let me sit down man and chat make him must start when if I understand myself, but you know, there are certain times when I chat patwa, and there are certain times when I try to talk properly. But you know, I try not to really talk properly because sometimes person just thinks you are trying to, go like you better than them. But sometimes no, you're not trying to be better than them. You just want to differentiate certain things because there are sometimes when you go out there in the real world or when you go out there to do an interview and you realize that you have to You have to speak properly. And when you realize that, you start to talk. You might maybe do one sentence of English, like it asks you, what is my name? And you say, like, for instance, my name is Shirley Sitting, and they say, um where do you live? I don't know if it, you don't know to formulate the next sentence. Say, me live down there, so, and they're like, okay, then where did you break from the English to the patois? So it kind of hard. It's kind of hard. So, but you, even in your spare time, you have to speak proper English, because you never know when you might be able to the word just coming out my mouth and come out back. You don't know when you might be able to what's the word? Have to do something that you might have to speak proper English, and when you that's a time when you realize that, oh, I cannot speak English. When did I realize that I cannot speak English? So you have to train yourself to, speak a little patois. I mean a little English, but then again, you can't do without the patois, because the patois is so easy to chip in, right? Because if you see somebody doing something, it's easier to say, and you chip some patois. By the time the English will come out, the patois already gone. But then again, when you go into certain environment, the only things that these persons know is the patois or the patois. And when you speak English, they'll be looking up on you like, you know, like, what are you saying? They don't understand the English. But when you chat their language, when you chat the patois, then where they understand it, like, yeah. Alright, sometimes, for instance, in Jamaica, you have a child, and you say to the child, say, you say, baby, don't touch that, it shock you, right? Jamaicans don't talk like that, but sometimes when the Americans, they come to Jamaica, whatever they be, and they come to Jamaica, or you just want to be, just want to speak a different language. But if you want the child to talk that way, you have to maybe train. And these children nowadays, trust me, they are learning from the cartoon, because the cartoon, the cartoon is like straight English. So you might have a child, they might speak properly, like, not really properly, but Jamaican talking, properly. So because the cartoon, they cannot speak proper English, you find the child speaking English. Like Femi Pitney when me have right, so me hear my take one day me can go on the road. Yes, and the one guy said, me don't know what the guy asked him, and him did he talking about, I just he might speak English, but what I'm saying is that, and I'm really teaching to speak English now, because we can't barely keep up with the English then with him, because the talking with him give me. When I have no time to chip in the English at all, me have to say, move from this up, over this up, tap that, left that alone. I saw me a chip in the patois them, because when him start give me trouble. But when me said to him, said, baby, don't touch that, don't trouble that, don't do that. Him laugh after me, and I say, when me a try, me say, left that, move from the sun, don't touch that. Him understand. When you see Jamaican parents, you see when them make up them face and them chipping at the patois, they pitting them no say, them feel left that, not trouble that, and not do that they over there, so because them understand, say that when they mother, why not they hear so, and hook up them also, is a different language. But when your child look upon you and must say, oh baby, don't trouble that, baby, don't touch that. He must say like, I want them for the cartoon, them for the TV, man, watch our. They don't understand nothing what you say. There are certain high school in Jamaica, when you go there to teach, you have to speak proper English. They're not going to hire you if you don't speak proper English. I don't know who can relate to this, because you see, you have to train or to groom the student in a way where they might have to come out and they have to do public speech, and they have to talk certain way, and so they have to talk the proper English. But you see, you have some high school, where you got some high school like the bottom of the class, the back of the class, and the bottom of the class, and then pick them. Where you say, young man, please find your seat. And you could have tell him from morning till evening, say, young man, please find your seat. And he decides, say, I'm going to raise the roof and give Pierre talking at the class. But you see, the moment you say, boy, find your seat, trust me, him spring from anywhere and did them and find his seat. You see, them are picking you with that Jamaica when you talk to them properly. And that's kind of thing when you say they laugh after you, they make monkey face, and at that the time them decide say them a go turn, them a go take off the roof off of the house. But you see the moment you start give them the Jamaican patois, the real Jamaican patois, they say, oh. Sometimes when the people them see them parents are come from way out there, so anything when them used to do, them stop long time and I do something different. Anyway, I don't know. Sir Marty, it was nice having you this evening. Mwah. You know, sometimes when I start my life and I realize you don't have to be honest, I have to give you roses once you're still alive, because I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, and I don't know how long you're going to be here for. You know, sometimes when I start my life and I say, so might the only person which part me can say, yeah, me can maybe talk to him or whatever. Yeah, I want to see you upon my life. It just, it kind of refreshing, it kind of bring back, you know, that's why sometimes, Marty, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes I'm not bother with a friend, I'm not bother with the whole friend thing, because it don't make no sense, because you have some friend, let me tell you, one of the worst things when you have a friend, and your friend cut you so deep down in your heart, where you just, my have friend Irish, but me and him live together, and me and him Bex, like, the first time, remember me and that the person that makes like, me don't know how to eat, me don't know how to breathe, me don't know how to sleep. I feel me talk about friend, I'm say, me just did feel bad because I'm not used to them life, I'm not used to have Bex with people and so. And then after I just become a norm, and me and I start Bex over so little foolishness. And then it just become a trend. Me just Bex with her for no reason. She just, and I really me Bex. She Bex with her. She just make me feel. And so because of that, no, and some other things that I went through in my life, me no bother with the whole friend thing. Me no bother with the friend. If you come which part me live, and you see one somebody come on my yard for the day, enough somebody that come on my yard. Some left the mesh now, man. Lord Jesus. You see much time my son friend there, yes, I'm telling her to left the mesh. Yes. If you see one somebody come on my yard for the day, or whole heap that come, because sometimes they're my yard and nobody no come to me. They not even know some of that they're my yard. It's when me down my yard and me get bored inside, or even, excuse me. Anyway, you see, sometimes when I'm at home and I schedule my time, like this, like today I said, today, if it's holiday, I said today I'm going to go to the gully, today I'm going to weed some grass, tomorrow I'm going to wipe the windows, tomorrow I will go into the town, the following day I will clean. That is how I schedule my time. So there's always something there for me to do, but I have no time. Yeah, laugh up with people and harbor them in your yard. And when they come in your yard, they want the best food. They might drink the best juice out of the fridge. They might eat the best food. Not even talk about cooking. When you cook, them eat and them don't wash the plate, and then when they clean their teeth and gone, and you see one have to wash up all of the plates. And that's another reason why I keep friend. Me just can't bother with the heartache and pain. I just want to have a peace of mind. Every time you have a friend and them gone, whether them pass on or them just begs with you or them just gone a friend, it just take a piece of you. I don't want to live in that sadness there. I don't want to drown myself in that tears and whatever. So I try my very best. Keep no woolly for friend. Sometimes I just read my Bible, I pray. I will listen to music like a lot. When I'm not doing anything, I will listen to music like right through. We just listen to music because music kind of give it a kind of relaxation. And then again, you have to be careful of the music that you listen, because some music, they are, toxic. So if you listen to some certain type of music, it will meditate in your brain and you go on think, say, yeah, this is to do or whatever. Because sometimes, me there home, I just find myself I do something, and then me find myself I sing some song. Yo! I may say for the whole day at the same song in my head. And I don't like no nice Christian song, And I don't know nice Christian song. I may say, Lord God. And when did I reach this stage? But I say, I know when I reached that stage, but I didn't realize it was gonna be this deep. Anyway. Oh Lord. I love you too. Thank you, my subscribers. Thank you, my viewers. Thank you, my like. Thank you guys for so many things. One more to say. you, Saint Martin. I don't understand your language. I do not understand your language. Your language is so far from mine. I don't know which language you speak anyway. It must be the UK language there. I don't know when you chop out some of the word and you take out some of the word trying to make a complete sentence. Permanent holiday. What's a permanent holiday? Permanent holiday. What's a permanent? Put certain people on permanent. Oh my God, Lord God. No. If I'm thinking what you're thinking, no. I don't like to put people on pause. I don't like to ignore people. But then again, some of them you have to ignore. But I don't like to live those lifestyles, you know. You know, sometimes I have some friends and then I realize my friends, they have other friends or they have other best friend. I don't like it. Me jealous bad, you know. Me jealous bad. Me take my friendship very serious, you know. Me take my friendship very serious. Look here. You see me have you as my friend and me see I'm mag with somebody else, me just stop chat to you, right? And then you see me want to go somewhere else and me realize that you have time for other persons. Look here, it not gonna work out. Me love you. Me just love of. Me just want you like if when me want you to talk to, when if I like to go out or whatever the case, I like to know that you are my friend. No matter come put me on a standby timbo, you also go tonight or you can come over or only when you want your ear for do or when you want money for borrow or when you want some nice food to eat you come and come. Me not run them friendship joke there. Me take my friendship joke. That's me. My body. Hey people, it was nice being with you, being around with you too. I really, Martin, I really like your company. I just like sometimes when I have somebody can talk to. You know, yeah, and then again, that friendship thing. You know, when you have that friend there, and you have like, for instance, your birthday and say, you know, say so and so, my friend and me, I say, you know, say maybe me and so can go time. You just want to, because your friend, you just want to, you know, that friendly thing that we would have to realize that they're not there. Leave the mesh. You realize that they are not there to be the kind of love where you want. It can break, it can drain you. Yeah, but I like it. I don't like it. If you're my friend, you're supposed to be my friend. No matter act like say you be that seasonal friendly. That's how you call seasonal friends. Some people persons will just come around certain time of the year where. I don't like them people. I don't like them. If you're my friend, be my friend. If you're not my friend, yeah, you understand me talk about. Oh Jesus, I forgot today's Sunday. Tomorrow is my birthday. Oh God, let me can't believe me I get so old. Sometimes I remember when my birthday, another time I said, sure, it's just another birthday. Tomorrow what is that? Where come I moving something from, man? Sarah Marty, tomorrow is my birthday. So me know you're not gonna give me nothing for my birthday. I forgot to tomorrow my birthday. Me know you're not gonna give me nothing for my birthday, but you can't just tell me happy birthday. Look, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. More big up all of the Leo them in the business. All of the Leo. Jesus Christ. Big up all of the Leo them. Tomorrow is my birthday and Kylan's birthday is the 18th. Right, so me and Kylan born the same month. Kylan a Virgo and me a Leo. Yeah. You know, tell me happy birthday from come on from live. Me want come on from live, you know. Me, so come on from live and go quit me. Whatever. And go. I don't know what time. Maybe me can be it after news because look here. I don't care about nobody else, but me just think say I am just me, yeah. I am me and me alone. So tomorrow my birthday. XX, what is XX? XX, that's so like X-rated. And everybody X-rated. X-rated. Look here. Sometimes I remember, you feel me, Britney? Sometimes I never like the birthday thing, you know, because it take out too much. But it's like sometimes I know some birthday I come up and if I but tomorrow is holiday, you know, because today is holiday. Today is holiday. Then and it's already a holiday, not really a holiday, but you know, consider a holiday. Tomorrow gonna be like a holiday because tomorrow is a working day. So tomorrow is gonna be a holiday too. So you know, I can't go nowhere, or I choose not to go anywhere. So tomorrow I'm just gonna go home. But I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's my birthday tomorrow. I'm just 1 year older, I guess. Oh my, I'm 1 year older. I'm really I get old for true. Yeah, I'm not putting no drama here. Yes, so tomorrow is my birthday. I'm a Leo. I am a lioness. I am a lioness. Oh, you made the art. I'm a lioness, y'all. Anyway, let's come down. So you know what I'm gonna do? Thank you so much, Sir Martin. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything. And yeah, I just pray. And I wish you guys all the best too. Yeah, I'm 1 year older. So yeah. Just I go and live till God come for me, yeah. Yeah, I'm just I go and live, yeah. So Marty, I'll see you again whenever I see you again. I normally have my lives on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't know if I'm going to have live next week, this Saturday, because Saturday I grave digging. So I'm going to have my live Sunday or Friday or whatever. I'm going to know. Depends how I feel. So guys, thank you so much, Sir Martin. I love you too. I love you, baby. I love you. I love you, baby. I love you. I love you, Marty. Hey. Thank you for the wishes and thank you. Wishing you many more and much more. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sometimes you live to certain years and it make you miserable because you don't have nobody to wash your foot. You don't have nobody to say no, nobody to look after you, and the list goes on. But whatever the Lord has in store for me, I'm just willing and able to look here. I'm going to watch news here, so please take care of yourself. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow because it's a holiday, so I'm just going to live. I'm not really a party person. If I was then, maybe not. No, maybe later on. Oh, I'm not. Just want to live. Maybe I'm not doing nothing worse. Normally, I would take myself out. Yeah. You know, sometimes I'm gonna go hotel go treat myself, but it never really work out. So I'm gonna tell you what I normally do on my birthday. I normally go to KFC and I buy a piece of KFC chicken. Then I will buy a little piece of cake because I'm me alone and me alone can't have one cake. And then I'll buy what's my favorite? Kyle love patty, so I'm maybe buy a patty. Where's me buy? Sometimes I buy one zinger and piece of chicken. Sometimes when I eat the piece of chicken, I can't manage the zinger. I have to take home the zinger and sometimes put it on for the following day. Since lately, I'm getting addicted to the light beer. Right now, I have a light beer in the fridge that I don't drink from when. And sometimes I would buy a chocolate. So after I eat, I would say, alright, feeling nice now myself, I'll eat a piece of chocolate. But otherwise, friend, that my life boring. My life boring, I stop here, so. Sometime on my birthday, I would maybe fix up myself nice and properly, put on one nice, but we cannot turn up that because sometimes I put dress up myself and so them start create excitement and say, Lord, you look pretty. And anyway, as you can see, it's getting dark. People, take care of yourself. I love you too. Tomorrow is my birthday, y'all. I gotta be 30. Now how much? 30. Oh God, me how much tomorrow? I'm 30. 30. 30 enough. I'm closer to 40 there. I'm getting old, y'all. Anyway, guys, I want to what's else up? Guys, take care of yourself. Night is coming, as you can see, it's getting dark. I love you, Martin. I love you. Until I meet again, take care of yourself and each other. Have yourself a blessed week. Bye, people. I love you too. Love you too. I love you too.